have the Errol Spence Jr. fight, return bout versus Danny Garcia coming up soon. A lot of people are talking about, Danny Garcia saying things to hype up the fight, and, he's saying things that he don't believe, and this, that, and the third. Man, I'm going to be the first one to tell you, or the last one to tell you, or somebody in the middle. It doesn't matter. Danny Garcia ain't saying stuff just to be saying it. That man believes that he can beat Errol Spence Jr. He believes he can knock out Errol Spence Jr. Now, I've stated on here more than one time that Danny Garcia is one of them guys that didn't want smoke with Errol Spence Jr. And like I stated before, when I have to make my pick on how I think the fight plays out or who I think wins, I always go back to that man didn't have confidence enough in himself to run to the Errol Spence Jr. fight when Errol Spence Jr. first started calling his name. Some of that may have had something to do with his self-belief in thinking that he was bigger than an Errol Spence Jr. fight at the time, or some of that may have to do with the fact that he felt like Errol Spence Jr. was too much risk and not enough reward. Well, now the pendulum has swung, and Errol Spence Jr. is still a risk, but the reward's there. Just a second. Excuse me, throat got dry. Alright. When it comes to Errol Spence Jr., we know Errol is coming off of an accident and inactivity. But when Errol Spence Jr. says that he wants to put on a highlight reel performance versus Danny Garcia, he means that and he believes that, in my opinion. I'm sure Errol may have a little doubt as to how things are going to go once he starts getting hit with live punches in an actual fight, without training gloves on and without headgear and excuse me, and things of that nature. But all of that being said, I believe in his confidence. I believe that he believes the things that he's saying. I think he expects to beat Danny Garcia. I think he may even expect a stoppage. With all of those things I just said being the case, both of these guys are coming into this fight with a high level of self-belief. Both of these guys are coming into this fight with confidence. Both of these guys are coming into this fight with a skill set that has gotten them to where they are. I know a lot of people talk about Danny Garcia having lost to Keith Thurman, having lost to Sean Porter, and other things. But Danny Garcia has beat a lot of guys that people picked against him to beat. They picked him to lose to guys like Amir Khan. They picked him to lose to guys like Matisse. He was picked to lose to even Lamont Peterson. So with all of that being the case, Danny Garcia has continuously won, and we have the Thurman fight where he was in the fight, could have gone either way. Same thing with the Porter fight. So Danny Garcia definitely is a fighter who believes in his skill set and believes that he can win this fight. Errol Spence Jr. believes that he's the top welterweight in the world and believes that none of these guys can beat him. So that includes Danny Garcia. I'm gonna end in saying this: whoever wins this fight is the best fighter on fight night, and it doesn't have anything to do with who's coming off of how much inactivity or who already lost to who or anything like that. It's gonna be the best man on fight night that wins. No excuses, none of that other stuff will hold weight. Give the winner credit and give the loser credit for coming in there and giving a valiant effort. That's all I gotta say on the subject. D-Lo 404 Boxing. I'm out.